The infamous Spider-Man Lotus fan film has released to much controversy and mixed reviews. Now, I haven't seen Spider-Man Lotus yet, so I can't really give an opinion on it, but I have heard that Miles Morales is a main antagonist, which is certainly an interesting choice. Since Spider-Man Lotus is so plagued with controversy, I would like to offer an alternative. The Green Goblin's Last Stand. The Green Goblin's Last Stand was made in 1992 with a budget of only $400 by one man. That man is Dan Poole. Dan Poole wrote, adapted, directed, and played Spider-Man in this. Legendary. I don't think there is a man on this earth who wouldn't cast himself as Spider-Man if given the chance. Absolute power move from Dan Poole. And as you'll soon see, this whole movie is kind of a power move. The movie opens with Spider-Man on top of a moving car. I am not kidding. This movie is awesome. There is seemingly no safety harness or anything holding him onto the car besides his Spider-Man gloved hands. Dan Poole has balls. Spider-Man dispatches of the criminals and is late to a date with Gwen Stacy immediately after.
Excuse me, miss. Is there any way I could get you to try that from the top?
Only if you could introduce me to someone who wouldn't keep their girlfriend waiting.
Classic Spider-Man. He deploys some spider-riz.
I'm sorry I'm late. Please forgive me. I love you.
Then he thinks he just saw Norman Osborn.
I thought I just saw Norman Osborn.
Norman Osborn is amazing in this, by the way. The actor will go so far over the top, but it's amazing and it works. Norman arrives home from some medical institution he was in, and looks at a newspaper and kind of remembers he's the Green Goblin. Something that the characters in this make very clear is that Harry Osborn is not present. They just don't know where he is. And Norman really wants to find him.
Harry, my son? Harry? It's your father, Harry!
For a brief moment he thinks he's found him.
Harry! Harry, my son!
But it's just that loser Peter Parker.
Parker! What are you doing here? Where's my son?
Hi, Mr. Osborn. I haven't seen Harry. I was just coming here to look for him.
You're supposed to be his best friend, you liar! Why are you hiding from me?
Then Norman does some detective work.
Harry, my son? Where are you? Peter Parker! Harry's best friend! He must be hiding my son from me!
And Spider-Man shows up for some reason.
You!
Norman launches an attack, but he misses. Twice. He pauses his chase to have a quick fight with the trash can, and then he just starts running aimlessly. He then encounters some thugs who attempt to mug him, one of whom is dressed like Spider-Man, but only in some shots, which is actually a pretty cool effect that showcases Norman's hatred for Spider-Man. And this movie is filled with cool choices and moments like that. He beats up two of them, but is overpowered by a glass bottle, his only weakness. Then there's a pretty fun transition to Peter and Gwen arguing.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
I love it.
What does this have to do with that killer?
Gwen, please. I know you still blame him for your father's death, but give him the benefit of the doubt. He was just trying to help.
I'm telling my kids this was Marriage Story.
Gwen, wait.
And then the phone rings.
Hi, this is Pete. I'm either in the dark room or not here. Or both. Leave a message. I'll get back to you.
Pete, this is Harry.
Oh my god, it's Harry.
I'm returning your call, so whatever you had to say, just gonna have to wait till morning because I'm with a girl who likes hotel breakfast. Don't wait up.
Harry?
Norman remembers he's the Green Goblin, kind of, again. Then he finds his Green Goblin gear, and the drip is insane. Peter goes looking for Harry.
Harry!
Then he reads the forbidden newspaper. And then, the man we've all been waiting for.
Oh, God! Harry. Oh, thank God.
Harry Osborn.
Peter, what the hell is going on? Everybody all over town's been telling me that I should get a hold of you, so when I finally do, you jump out of the shadows at me like you're trying to kill me.
I think your father's in trouble.
That is ridiculous. I just saw him at the hospital yesterday. He's getting better and better. If anything was wrong, the hospital would call me and let me know.
Harry's a little delusional. Meanwhile, the Green Goblin deploys some of his Goblin Riz on Gwen, and it doesn't work, so he kidnaps her, which is very problematic. We need to cancel the Green Goblin. Then, casually, one of the craziest stunts I've ever seen happens. He swings off of the side of a building. No safety harness or anything.
just that simple. It was just get a rope, dress it up, tie it off, hang on real tight, and push off.
This guy has balls. Massive balls. And then he casually does it again. He could have died. One thing goes wrong, and Dan Poole and his massive balls are toast.
Why did you swing from that fire escape? Why did you swing around that building? The simple answer has always been, I needed the shot.
He was ready to die for it. I'm surprised they were able to make a Spider-Man suit that fit this guy's balls. I'm surprised the rope didn't break due to the sheer weight of this guy's balls. Sorry, back to the film. The Green Goblin was nice enough to give Spider-Man a nice little plushie.
Spider-Man! Or should I say Mr. Parker? I have your girlfriend here, Spider-Man. I expect you know what that means.
You tell me, Goblin.
It's quite simple, web spinner. Your presence in this world has been nothing but a constant source of agony and disgust to me. I wish you to leave this world permanently, or else Gwen Stacy dies.
That's it, Pumpkin Boy.
So the Green Goblin's plan is to kind of hold Gwen Stacy as hostage, and he says he'll game end Gwen Stacy if Spider-Man doesn't game end himself, which doesn't really make any sense. The Green Goblin is kind of a dumbass.
Now, I've been real friendly considering your problems and all. Even been concerned with your safety as a personal gesture to my best friend, your son. But mister, when you start threatening my girl, the kid gloves are off. Get away from her, now!
This reminds me of that things white people say when they're angry meme.
The most chivalrous attitude, Spider-Man.
Side note, I love how gently he lays her down. He then hops on his glider, which appears to be damaged because it never goes more than 3 feet off the ground. It's really more of a hoverboard. Spider-Man thinks he has Gwen Stacy saved, but then the Green Goblin lightly bumps into him and he drops her.
I did it! I caught you! Spider Powers, I love you. Not only am I the most dashing hero on 2B, but I'm easily the most versatile. I mean, who else could have saved a fallen girl from certain death? Hey? Wait, honey, what's wrong?
Spider-Man really got ahead of himself here.
Idiot. She was dead before your webbing reached her. A fall from this height would kill anybody, as I am about to demonstrate once again.
Spider-Man wants revenge. Jesus Christ, Spider-Man! The Green Goblin escapes and Spider-Man tracks him down and they fight in another place. But before that, there's an emotional moment where Peter grieves over Gwen, and it's actually a pretty cool shot.
The world will cringe before...
Me when someone walks in on me filming.
No doubt he thinks that the backglider he destroyed was the only one at my disposal.
Oh shit, he's got another hoverboard. This one still does not go more than 3 feet off the ground. Yet another instance of Dan Poole's massive balls. Me when my friend, whose forehead I drew a penis on, wakes up at the sleepover.
Coming around, I see. Cool.
The Green Goblin has the ability to shoot fireworks out of his hands in this, so that's pretty sick. You can also see in these scenes, and all throughout the film, that Dan Poole does an amazing job of physically embodying Spider-Man. His passion for the character is visible in his movements. The dude is flipping all over the place, it's awesome. Then, the unthinkable happens. Spider-Man destroys the hoverboard.
I've had it with this stupid toy! My backglider! You've destroyed my backglider! You'll pay for this, Parker! I promise you'll pay!
Bro, you were just bragging about having backups.
No doubt he thinks that the backglider he destroyed was the only one at my disposal. My backglider!
Green Goblin then reveals he's an incel.
She was worthless. Like most women who just occupy space. She deserved to die.
You are about to witness the most viscerally angry acting performance ever put to film.
Shut your disgusting mouth, you vermin! You've got no idea what it's like to love somebody or to be loved, and then having someone taken from you, taken forever! And you sucker! You killed you maniac! You took my swag!
Jesus Christ, Spider-Man. Then, Spider-Man game ends Green Goblin.
I'm gonna you. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. What am I doing? I was gonna kill him.
Yeah, dude, he's dead, bro.
I was really gonna kill him. I may have.
I guess not, actually. Spider-Man suggests prison for Green Goblin, because that worked so well last time.
You're gonna rob a prison cell.
But Green Goblin doesn't want to go back to jail, so he game ends himself. Green Goblin's death in this is strikingly similar to his death in the 2002 Raimi film that we all know and love, which makes sense as they're both based on the same comic, but this came first. This was the first time that this comic was adapted to film. It just goes to show how kind of revolutionary this movie was. The film ends with a genuinely moving monologue about grief and moving past it, and it has the original final swing. Or jump, I guess. That has been replicated by nearly every Spider-Man film to date, and that's it. That's the Green Goblin's last stand. And it is everything a fan film should be. It might appear dated if you showed it to someone nowadays, but all of that can be excused by the fact that it was made in 1992 with $400 by one independent filmmaker. Say anything you want about it, but it is overflowing with passion. And balls. Massive balls. Dan Poole is a man we should all aspire to be like. He had a vision, and with limited resources, he went and made that vision a reality. And the results are pretty damn good. I've made jokes throughout this whole video and I've made fun of it, but this fan film is amazing. Every shot, every camera movement, every actor, every performance reeks of passion. And that is the most valuable thing when it comes to filmmaking or any art ever. You don't need $100,000 to make a good Spider-Man movie. You just need passion and maybe some really big balls.
I needed the shot.
Thank you for watching. Dan Poole is a legend. Go watch Green Goblin's Last Stand. That is so hard to breathe in.